Hi! Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back N citizens. We're here with part 2 of our solo dive into NCT solo music. I am very excited to be back. Last week we got into some Mark, we got into some TAEYONG, and we got into some JAEHYUN? Oh no, it was Perfume. It was for DOYOUNG. That's right. Sorry about that, everybody. So that is what we got into last week, and now we're here on a brand new Saturday on Patreon, Sunday on YouTube, and we're going to be checking out for new songs. We have all different artists, or one different member per each group, so we have no repeating members for this one, so that is exciting. But in this one, we're going to be checking out JAEHYUN's Horizon, NCT LAB. We're going to be checking out TEN's Nightwalker, TAEYONG's Tap. I know that song quite well, so that's going to be exciting. And DOYOUNG's Little Light. So that's what we have in store for today. Like I mentioned, I feel like I know TAEYONG, the Tap, I think I know that the best, but I might have heard the other songs somewhere here and there. I think tens have definitely been like played, and I think, you know, I know some of them a little bit, but like I couldn't tell you what they sound like right now, so I think that is something that I'm gonna have to dive into now that we listen to it. But anyway, I'm excited to see what we have in store for today. Is it going to be, you know, what different vibes are we going to get in this one? So yeah, like I did last time, we're going to be watching these all twice, and the second time we're putting on captions in order to understand everything. I haven't checked yet, but I believe they've all been subbed. And also, I have a little bit of a snack for myself. Once again, in the last video, I also have had a little bit of a dip in energy. It's currently almost 6 p.m. on a Friday, and Fridays are usually my most like tired days. So I have some grapes, red grapes. These are really good to kind of help my blood sugar a little bit. So that is something that's going to be maybe consumed a little bit throughout this video, but I promise you I won't be like loudly chewing. So I'll try my best with that. But anyway, I'm excited. I hope you guys feel the same. So let's dive right in and get into our first music video for today, which is Horizon. So without further ado, let's go. Alright, lovely. So let's go into our first music video. This is JAEHYUN's Horizon. So yeah, I don't think I know anything about this one, at least right now. We're going to see as soon as we dive into it, but right now I have no clear forethought as to what this could be. So I'm excited, but like I mentioned, I might not immediately be able to recall hearing it before, but if I have, I will tell you guys if it's come up in any sort of situation, because obviously most of these music videos are older than a year. At least in this video, every one of them is older than a year old. So, you know. But I'm excited, so let's dive right in and get into our first watch of Horizon. So, let's go. I'm expecting some heavenly vocals. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Ooh. Where are we at? Europe? Is it Italy? It looks like Italy. I think so, with the letterings and stuff I can see. Ooh. Hi there. Standing on the lane, holding luggage full of names. Wow. Imagine just being out in Italy and seeing JAEHYUN, you know? Ooh. Oh. This is such a vacation song though, for real. I don't know when this was released, but it feels like a summer song because I'm immediately just like, alright, it's time to vibe. Like, it's not that intense, like, sort of instrumental where it's like, I gotta dance, you know? But it's like a little, like, sway song, you know what I mean? And with the way that like, the instrumental goes, like, dun, 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 dun. Like, that is a very catchy, like, melody line. At least for me, it's very catchy. Oh, gorgeous. The style of this video is so like movie-like. Ooh, we're in a boat too. Ooh. Gorgeous. Yeah, this is very Italy. I like I said, it might be somewhere else, but I'm like very sure at this moment, because like look at the nature and all of the like other clues that I've gotten. It feels that way. His voice is like so. I remember one of the first times that I was like really shook by his voice was when I first listened to the I Like Me Better cover by Love that he did, which I think also was somewhere in Europe, if I remember that correctly. But I remember that so vividly because I was like, I think I recognized that I also really like lower voices too. Because I think I was so used previously to like singers having high-pitched voices. Even like K-pop, like even male K-pop idols. But he's got a very nice like, not just deeper voice, but also lower register and a little bit more like a deeper and like a more deeper tone when he sings, you know? Because he's not a like a bass voice, you know? He's got a nice mixture or balance. Oof. Wow. All the scenic shots.
Just let the ride make it drive with this move. Whatever I wanna do, head off the surface.
Back again. Oof. He's like, pass by, why not? It's sort of full. It's like it's not even that like intense of a song, but there's so much going on in the instrumental that it's really fun to pay attention to. Like all the different noises, all the different drums, like there's multiple different drums in this, and the little noises they add as well, like that, like obviously that, like that. It's very, very nice. Dun, 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 dun. The plane. What a nice shot to end this music video on. Like, gorgeous. Visual eye candy, that's for sure. Like, I shouldn't have put a grape right in my mouth as I was about to start. Sorry about that, hold on. Well, I like the vibe of this in a lot of ways. I think it was very reminiscent of like, you know, since I've never been to Italy, but I have been to like around the area, so to say, because I've been to Cyprus. And I don't like the heat of those kinds of places, but like the views, the nature, just like the location itself is really beautiful, and that translated really like very much here. I enjoyed the sections as well. We had some parts obviously that was like black and white, different, mostly like shots at night, and then also some shots where he was inside of his, I assume he's staying, but it might just be that they shot it there. But places like that. And then also we had like the beautiful scenes of the sunset or the sunrise. Don't know exactly which one it was, but I think it was sunrise maybe. And the blues of the ocean when he went on the boat, very stunning. Very much so. Like the color of this is very, very nice. I feel like I could see this video being like a travel ad. You know what I mean? Like this could be an advertisement to travel to, again, Italy, I believe. Like I would not be surprised if it did. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw an ad that looked like this. You know what I mean? But song-wise, I like the chill vibe. I definitely did. I think overall, though, of course, I seek out more intense music, and so this wasn't really my exact cup of tea. But it was also really nice of like a mood stabilizer, like a mood chiller, like just getting you kind of more centered, I think, because it was not too slow, but it was not too harsh either. So it just created like a relaxing vibe, I would say. And I think that his voice also contributed to that, because again, like I talked about, his voice is so unique because he has like not a high voice, like a high pitched voice, but he doesn't have a low pitched voice either, I would say. Like he lays very nicely in the middle of having like a high and low singing pitch. And so his voice like has a little bit of just like a rocking quality, you know, like how you rock a baby. It kind of feels like that when I'm listening to this. It just feels soothing to hear, you know? Yeah, lovely, lovely. I could pick out a couple words here and there, but not much, of course. I think there was quite a bit of Korean in this one, so we shall dive into it one more time, and now we shall read the captions. So let's get into it. I forgot to check, by the way, all of these videos previously, but if SM has not subbed one of them, that'll be on that'll be their fault, you know? But let's dive right in. Now we can pop into the grape while I don't have to actively talk. I think I saw a Swedish flag there, though. That made me happy. Perhaps so. The sun? Standing on the lane, luggage full of names. 반복되는 face 끝담에 찍혀 있는 곳으로 올라가는 것도 높아지는 채도 모노톤 색안경 너머로 보이던 view out of the blue 눈이 부실게 비춰지는 lights. Yeah, let's keep going. End of the surface. Just let the front make it drive with this move. Whatever I wanna do. End of the surface. 조금씩 떠다니는 vibes that we groove. And just keep on doing things you wanna. So it's like the experience of actually not just seeing the horizon, but like actively passing over the horizon. Because like when you're in a plane, because of like so let's just say here, now when you're on Earth, because your vision and your like experience of the world is so much more smaller, you can like more see the curves, but when you're that high up, they kind of disappear a bit. So if you have ever been in a plane, you'll realize that if you look up, you'll just see like, it looks like a disc. It's clearly not, you know, because we don't live on a flat earth, but you kind of see like a disc around where the plane is. And so it's like about travel and just seeing the horizon, like coming closer to the horizon and seeing that, again, I think it was pale pink they said, or some pale light, I think is what he said, of like seeing the horizon there. And just like how, kind of just in general, what travel is like, I guess, in a little interesting way. Cool lyrics. Nice writing.
빛을 보고선 희미해진 게이트 방향을 찾아 콜럼버스의 아침밤 급해진 발걸음 쭉 젖은 earphones Stay with you 한쪽에만 내달린 듯 time to get on 올라가는 것도
Specifically about airplanes.
색안경 너머로 보이던 view out of the blue 눈부시게 비춰지는 lights Yeah, let's keep going End of the surface Just let the front make it drive with this move Whatever I wanna do End of the surface 조금씩 닫아놓는 past every groove Yeah, just keep on doing things you wanna As the sun goes down with lights 짙은 어둠이 Flicking high up on bright sides
I can't, like... Okay. Cool.
Hands off the surface Just let the front make it drive with this move Whatever I wanna do Hands off the surface
I keep getting more and more obsessed with this instrumental though. It's so pretty. This video is so casual too. I like that. Thanks for the fade out. I appreciate that. Always makes me happy when it happens because otherwise I feel so shooked. I've been watching so many older like songs and music videos, and outros did not used to be a thing. You just immediately got thrown into the rough, so to say, with anything you watched. Yeah, like I mentioned, I feel like I'm getting more and more interested in the instrumental every single time I'm listening to it because, like I said, even though it's not that high paced and like high intensity, it's really nice to listen to just based on how calming it is while also having a lot of instruments in it. It's very fascinating. I don't know how they managed to do this effect, but whoever's involved in production of this, I'm very surprised, and I'm also very impressed. You know what I mean? Because I would not have expected that to be possible, you know? But yeah, very interesting. Very nice for sure. Good job for an NCT LAB. I can't remember. I think the... let me just see if I remember the title. The one about the eggs. I think that was also a NCT LAB. At least I believe so. I don't remember why I don't remember... I don't know why I don't remember the title, but the one that marked it in the last one. It'll probably pop up, and then I'll feel dumb later on. But now we have... Okay. Next we have Nightwalker. I want to warn you guys real quick about this. even though I've not yet watched any, I watched, I think, two. I watched, and what is it called again? Something about dance naked, naked, something, dancing naked, something like that. And then also Birthday. I watched those on this channel, so you might know how I kind of am with 10, but I'm just gonna say that, like, at this moment, he has my favorite solo, like, library. Just because of Dream in a Dream, just because that exists, just because that song exists, I love his solos the most. I also really love listening to Birthday, because he is freaky as hell. But I really enjoy that song, and so I'm gonna say that real quick, is even though he's not a bias for me in NCT, he makes my favorite music, and I think that I'll probably still continue with this one, although of course I have no clue right now, but I just have an inkling towards that maybe that is the case. So enough talking, let's just finally dive in and check out our next music video, Nightwalker. I am nervous, very much. Let's go. I might know this too, potentially. Ooh! Oh my god, he's got no brows. Girl. Okay, hold on. Oh no. My alternative queen. What is this string? Missing biologist. Oh shit, he'd be dropping stuff. The fucking voice too, like, this man is a all-rounder if I've ever heard one. Like, how does he sound that good, but also dance that good, but also rap really good too? I don't think I'm gonna get any questions. I need that answered right now. I can't with the Patrick Bateman fucking. No. I was gonna say the Patrick Bateman fucking, like, raincoat on, but he's transformed? Question mark. When the midnight comes, pulling the strings, beautiful. Okay. The makeup? Oh. Okay. He's some type of, like, creature. Some type of creature, that's what he is. Like I mentioned, that's my queen right there. Ooh. Bottom lashes. That's my name. Oh, that's a hunter. I'm the prey. You made me lose it. Go insane. And I need prescription for the pain. Ooh. Like waves in the ocean. Yeah, just let it flow. No time to relieve. Now who are you? The way it's like traveling around the room. Oh no. Oh no. Listen, I'm too gay for this. If you come in pulling out a song that is very heavily house, or not even house, I don't know what to call this, dubstep. What genre is this? I am not entirely sure how to describe it, but pulling that out and also looking the way he does, and then doing a fucking like tutting choreography. 10. Hell yeah. That's all I gotta say. I don't know how else to put my thoughts into words. Hell freaking yes. Ooh! Those fucking pants! And the shirt.
It's a nightmare, so persuasive. You shouldn't chase it, but I want it. I feel my heartbeat get distorted. It's a nightmare I created, like a disease haunting your dreams.
Woo! Oh! 10 without eyebrows is back, and he's got very little shirt, if any shirt. He's got no shirt. It's jacket only. Okay. I'm fine. Trust me, guys. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. The fucking tattoos. Ooh. Please don't do that if you didn't just like kill me. Okay. Understood. So I feel maybe that 10's freaky side has come out here as well. Don't know entirely how true that is because I don't know the lyrics fully yet. I do know there was a lot of English, and I probably should have been able to catch a lot of it, but I was a little too distracted by the visuals, to say the least. Because we have so many different versions of 10. In this one, we had him where he's just like a scientist with long hair, kind of emo cut. And then he comes in, it's just like a little changed style, but with the same like kind of vibe. And then we have that freaking 10, like the one with the compression shirt and the glittered freaking pants. And then he comes in also as the freaking like pink jacket guy. Like nuts. Absolutely crazy. I don't know how to feel. I think that was just too much, frankly. Too much. The song though? I really liked the way that it sounded, because he sounded gorgeous in the way he was singing. Like his voice was so light and breathy, and the energy was on point. The just like depth of it, it was so just in your ears. Love that too. I don't know what else to say. He sounded very good, you know? And not that I didn't expect that to happen, but it just still stuns me, you know? No matter how I'm like going into something being like, I can assume I'm gonna like this. It'll still always be a shock, no matter what to me. But he went crazy on that. Oof, boy. Alright. And also the tutting choreography, like I talked about. If you guys don't know already, I'm very queer, and TAEYONG has a quite long history with the community, so to say. So it's something that I love seeing. But let's dive right in and get into it one more time. Let's see if my suspicions are at least a little correct. The string on this went crazy though.
Near the hour, so I've been waiting so long, hiding my power. After the calm lies the storm, in the wire. Don't even know just how close I've come to the fire.
Oof.
You better watch it. Oh, come, like waves in the ocean and roll. Sway the emotions and slowly already got me down low. No way to fight it, but you won't let me go. Holy story, rising from the shadows.
This part is crazy. This is insane. Like, holy story. Sorry, I can't sing. I can't sing. It just doesn't sound so good at 6 p.m. All right.
Holy story, rising from the shadow, gonna face against the devil. Higher, fire, look into the cold blue eyes. When the midnight comes, pulling the strings, beautiful monster. Royalty, energy, I am yours.
Please, a Nightwalker.
In my heart, ain't no way I'm pure. Bow down and pray to you.
Hey. I'm getting the freaky underlines.
Oh, that's a hunter. I'm the prey. You made me lose it. Go insane. And I need prescription for the pain. Like waves in the ocean. Yeah, just let it flow. No time to relieve. Holy story, rising from the shadow, gonna face against the devil. Higher, fire, rising from the ashes now. When the midnight comes, pulling the strings, beautiful.
I can't with the fucking, like, this scene is so, it's so like Stranger Things, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm getting the freaky undertones, that's for sure. I don't really know how to convey it in the best way, but with all the mentions of, like, when midnight comes, beautiful monster, I'll become a monster, so I'll transform at midnight, and a lot of references to being submissive. So you can probably piece that together yourself, right? Keep it light, I guess. Bye bye. Hey. I love that the security guys became like dancers.
It's a nightmare, so persuasive. You shouldn't chase it, but I want it. I feel my heartbeat get distorted. It's a nightmare I created, like a disease haunting your dreams.
Bum. Oof. This part. Oh, wow. Little additions of like strings. So cool. Freaking heel tapping your way out of here, bro. Hold on. I'm somebody who I like conventionally weird things. I love when people have no eyebrows. I love when they have a lot of piercings. I love when they're alternative in their style, because not only is that something that I think just is cool in general, it's cool to be against the system, so to say, but it's also because I want that for myself. You know what I mean? I recently dyed my hair, and I wanted to do so for a long time, and I really like the color, and I know also that I want to get piercings one day, so or more piercings, because I obviously have these ones. God, I remember when that was a baby. But I really want that as well for myself, so that's something that's probably coming later. But with that being said, I really like that aesthetic. I really like that, and I really think it's cool that he has that. But I feel the song feels very much like a siren to me. You know what I mean? Like, kind of being manipulative and, like, sneaky and seductive and sexy, but also doing it, because, again, a lot of references to him being more on the submissive side, which I really like, you know what I mean? Like, one of my favorite, like, sexier songs is the one by Neo. I don't remember what his name is, but it's the one where, like, the dynamics shift a little bit. Just like how I like you going against the system in that way, I like when you go against the system in other ways too. I hope that is not too vague. But again, I also want to keep it a little more PG, I guess, even though it's not going to matter. In the grand scheme of things, it's not going to matter. You know what I mean? But I like that a lot. And so I think if that is something that I am picking up, that's correct. I think that is really cool. But song-wise, the song managed to be, like, intense, but also gorgeous at the same time. Like, the start of it is immediately so, like, immediately captivating, and then we get to when the actual beat comes in, you get so shook. And I think that is amazing. I love that about it. It's just, like, it's so shocking. You're just not expecting it at all, and then it comes in, and you're just like, well, I guess this is my life, you know? But fantastic. Really, really loved it. Oof. Intense. But hey, what else can you expect from a song that's called Nightwalker, you know? Not much else, at least in my opinion. So, that was 10's Nightwalker. We're going to return to you fairly soon because you have been working your ass off with the solo stuff. But now we're going to move on to TAEYONG, Tap. Now, I know this because it was a trend on the TikTok to do this. So, I know at least the chorus of this because it's like tap, 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 to tap. Something. It's somebody, like, it's kind of tapping on your cheeks, something like that. So I know at least that part of it. I don't know much else, so that is going to be exciting to actually maybe find some things out that weren't, you know, stuff that I found out on TikTok without meaning to. But yeah, I'm excited to dive in now that he's almost, again, when is he out of the military? It's got to be soon, right? If it's not already happened. I'm excited for that when it comes. So, let's get into our next music video. We have Tap by TAEYONG. So, let's go. We got into Love Theory last time, so now we have something new from him. And Shalala too. I forgot. We got 2 in the last one and another one here. But I think this is, we're going to be caught up after this one at least. Kind of, because he has a new release coming out soon. But, let's dive right in. Hi there. You in the closet? He's in another room. Alright. We're getting a little sillier with this one. Ooh! The blonde? Bitch, does he have pink eyeshadow? That's Boo Boo right there. That's Boo Boo for sure. I love the different, like, looks we've had so far, and it's been 30 seconds, you know? so pretty. And here's Blue. So he has black, blonde, and blue hair in the same video. Anyway, let's get ahead. Let's go ahead. He wanted to see Barbie movie. Hey, hey. Hey. Tapping on me. Tapping on me. Tapping on me. Hey. This set is fantastic though. First of all, did we transport to regular? If you remember regular, they were in arcade. Anyway, love the energy. Oh my gosh. Hey. There's a lot of Japanese here. Huh. Maybe this in Japan they're filming. First of all, yeah, I was like, is he getting in there? He is. But also, what are those pants? Like, are those actually clear? Because I feel like I can see that. And if so, that's a crazy look. Ooh! What a shot that was. Hey! Okay. Ooh. He's just seeing his face everywhere. Hey. Did I say T-Way track? That jacket is crazy. It's got his dessert after all. He's been going through a lot of bad luck, you could say. I'm happy for you. Tapping on me. We're gonna do patty cake. Aw, that's a little sad ending. Where are your friends? Oh my gosh, wait. That's really cute. Is that a reference? Is this a reference to that guy who just like was alone in a house? I don't think it is. That would be crazy if it was, but potential, because there's a lot of Japanese in here. But this song is not in Japanese, so I wonder why. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's just because it was filmed in Japan. That is always a possibility. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I definitely did. I think for me, I'm more of a shalala person, I would say. Like, in terms of the energy that I like, I really enjoy a shalala. But that doesn't mean that the song isn't really fun too. Because again, I just remember when it was like a trending thing to do this dance and to like replicate it. I remember that quite well. And so I just think it's really fun to see it now, because I have so many memories of this like chorus, but now I'm actually experiencing it, you know? But yeah, the music video was very fun though. It was very eccentric, very, very Taeyong, very out there. And that scene inside, I think it was supposed to be like a racing track or something. Very, very cool. And that like jacket that lit up, that is also really cool. But yeah, I just think this song is very eccentric, and I feel like I can already expect that kind of through the lyrics at least. Don't know for sure, but potentially. He ran out of eggs or something like that, or I think it was these that they ran out of, and he was like really sad about it, you know? But Anyway, we're gonna watch this one more time and see what they are singing about here, what he is saying about here, and figure that out, because right now I don't really know. I just know tapping on me, and that's what I know. So let's get right into it. How is this in 2024? That's my question. Hey, hey.
나는 cheese you make a piece 너를 인색이 하지 바로 이건 goodbye keys 너를 기다릴 순 없으니 악역의 기지 와 이렇게 귀엽기 Yeah I'm so single Yeah I'm so single on you
Hey.
매콤하고 king spice like a baby 라면 You're addicted I'm sweating on you You like to dance while it's ready on the floor you know
Hey.
Tapping
on me.
먼저 보고 지나가지 소금머니 달라보 이제 그렇겠지 그럼 난 물끄러미 아무것도 모른다는 표정을 짓지 Tapping on me Tapping on me Tapping on me
Oh my god, the tapping source increasing.
Tapping on me Tapping on me Yeah Keep tapping on me tapping to you 발라진 tempo 잘 알지 너의 털너만이 나의 hype girl
Hold on. Tapping? Keep tapping on me. I'm typing to you.
tapping to you 발라진 tempo
That quickening tempo.
잘 알지 너의
Know your type.
털너만이
You're my hype girl. Whoa. The amount of things that he squeezed in here. So I'm assuming maybe tapping is supposed to be like keep rewatching, or like keep interacting, keep at it, you know, or just yeah, like I'm saying, keep interacting with my stuff, whether it's like keep tapping that like button, whether to like keep tapping the video itself to watch it, like that, I would assume potentially is a theory I have now.
Your hype girl, check my new word, the demon new yes. 너가 원하는 대로 따라 해봐. Yeah, I'm so single. Yeah, I'm so single on you. 달콤하고 king spice like a baby.
I can't with the way he just arrived.
I'm sweating on you. You like to dance while it's ready on the floor, you know.
Tapping on me.
먼저 보고 지나가지 소금머니 달라보 이제 그렇겠지 그럼 난 물끄러미 아무것도 모른다는 표정을 짓지. Tapping on me, tapping on me,
Tapping on me.
tapping on me, tapping on me, tap. 1, 2, 3, go.
Saucy.
Tapping on me. Oh yeah. I'm driving too fast.
I love this part because like it comes out of nowhere, like just these 5 seconds, and you're like, whoa, that sounds really cool. And then it kind of comes back in. Let's go. I love that lyric. Tapping on me. Hey. When you got your little sticky friends, I can't remember what these are, but they're really fun. TAEYONG, yeah. 심부름 live. Huh. Very intrigued, very interested where this could go. You know what I mean? Or what this is supposed to mean. But yeah, like I mentioned, I believe this is like right before, or at least sometime. This is at least his last solo and his last involvement in a song before he went into hiatus for being in the military. At least I believe so. And so I think it like makes sense to me then that this is a song about being like, hey, yes, you know, even though I might not always be here to see me in person, you can still tap on me, whether through different means, like, you can still keep up with what I'm doing, you know? At least, again, that's how I'm interpreting it. You might have totally different interpretations and vibes of certain songs, and I fully understand them because that's just how it is as a human. But that is kind of how I'm interpreting it a little bit, and I like it. I think it's fun. I just can't believe the amount of, like, changes and different looks we had here. Like, budget is there, you know? But yeah, very, very interesting. So that was Tap. Now we have one music video to go. We have DOYOUNG, our first edition of his solos to today. This is a little light. So I believe I've heard of this song before. I don't think I've actually heard it. So that is very exciting. But I believe that, like, through the lens, so to say, I've heard talks about this and how this is a really beautiful song. Now, because it's DOYOUNG, I know that it's going to be, in that way, fantastic because his voice is amazing. He is definitely the main vocal of NCT. At least now he is. Thank God for that. So I am really excited to hear this and hear how he's going to sing this. But I have a feeling we're going to be a little bit more slower and quieter. And so maybe that's a good idea why we decided to, or why I decided to end with this, because I feel like I'm just gonna be finishing this and I'm gonna be a lot more chill. Perhaps. We don't know. We don't know for sure. But let's dive right into Little Light. Let's go. Alright, crash landing, question mark? Ooh! Okay. Ooh! Is it in the middle of the night right now? I see the band equipment. Ooh. I was not expecting, like, emo kind of vibes to, like, delve into today, but it fits him so well, so I'm very happy that that is the case. Let's go exploring. Woo! Oh, lights. Following. Gorgeous. Oh. Ouchie, ouchie. Woo. Absolutely. Come on, you can do it.
찬란하게 부서진 날처럼 네 맘에 켜지면 매일 하루가 그날과 닮아있기를 너의 숨도 소리도 빛이 내니까 어둠 속에 길을 밝혀 결국 찾아낼 거야 홀로 빛을 내는 저 반딧불처럼
Whoa. Ooh. You can't see it, but I have chills. Girl, that was not 3 minutes. What? Are you kidding me? Yeah, there's more. Thank God there's more. Oof. I just want to say my things real quick because I was so invested in what was going on screen, but also so invested in the song, like, itself, that I was like, I'm not going to pause. I'm not going to pause. I'm not going to do it because otherwise I'm going to spoil the moment, you know? Very gorgeous. Very, very beautiful. Not really my style of music, but he sang his fucking ass off, you know? And that's always so freaking impressive. Sorry, I got a notification. He sang his ass off, which is not unlike him to do, of course, but also you gotta praise him whenever it does happen. So it sounded really good in that way. And just like, I guess I didn't know that this is what I wanted from DOYOUNG, but it sounded really good, like, coming from him. So, no complaints at all. Yes, the music video itself. Let's continue. Because we have more. Knuckles? What's up with that? Oh, and the cheek too. At least it made it home. What was that? Oh no. So we had that moment. And then it became like really, really bright. He woke up, he had bruises and like scratches on his face and on his hands. I guess he maybe just thinks everything that happened was a dream, or it was actually like he thought it was a dream, or it was actually a dream. Like something along those lines is what I think happened. Was that just like a very focused view of him just like looking at himself and being like, when did this happen? Or this happened? Like which one of it is like not really that easy, like difficult to like think of, but still it's like something along those lines, I would say. Very interesting, that's for sure. But I thought overall though the music was really, really beautiful, especially when he got to that part, because most of it he was either on this like grass, on this like field basically. It was on this field and it was really, really nice looking, but then the rest of the time he was like firstly looking for what was going on. We had the whatever these are hit the earth, and then him being like, oh, I need to go and spy and check what I saw potentially and heard, and then he found them, and in that moment when they all lit up, that was magical. I love having like firebugs or like fireflies like this, because it's so visually stunning to do it and have these effects, you know. And I'm pretty sure there's not actually any real fireflies in the scene, because that would be crazy. But also, you know what I mean, you could just like, you can enjoy that illusion, you know. Yeah, very, very pretty. So let's go ahead and watch it one more time with the captions on this time, so I can understand everything a little bit better. My eyes are really tired, and I just realized. So once again, if I start like doing weird shit, I don't know how else to say it. If I start like yawning, then I apologize. But I'm just a little bit tired. I think I need just to rest myself a little bit, and also I need to eat something, because again, I haven't eaten dinner yet. So, but let's go right ahead. Forgot about this intro. Hey. Oh, because the light didn't turn on. That's right.
있잖아 나를 비추는 환한 불빛은 왜 이리 나를 지워낼까 바람에 흔들리는 내 등불이 너머에 달 수 있을까 볕이 어스름해지면 피워낼 수 있을 텐데 이런 나라도 누군가 찾아온다면 그래 조금 더 조용하게 더 아스라이 네 눈에 담아줄 불이라면 옅은 깜빡임에 이 빛이 내 숨을 다 쏟아내면 내 작은 달이 저 별을 꼭 닮아 있기를 찬란한 흐려도 괜찮을 거야 지나치는 해성마저 내게 눈부시니까 별이 없는 까만 위에 반딧불처럼
I think it's a little too abstract for me to get fully, because like, man, I can tell that these like lyrics have been very worked through and very like thought about, and I don't think I have the skills to be able to like go in that deep. But I do think that like light is supposed to be like energy, motivation, that type of thing, you know, like that's not like actual light, but that like the term we co-opted to also mean those things, you know.
그래 조금만 더 간절하게 저 태양처럼 두 눈 감아도 느껴지는 온기에 이 빛이 내 숨을 다 쏟아내면 내 작은 달이 저 별을 꼭 닮아 있기를 찬란한 흐려도 괜찮을 거야 멀어지는 우주마저 내게 눈부시니까 더 내게 조금 더 바래줘 더 밝혀달라고 희미하게 선을 긋는 반딧불처럼 장상이란 삶에 남는 내가 되게 해줘
Whoa. The lyrics of this are like, whoa.
찬란하게 부서진 날처럼 네 맘에 불이 켜지면 매일 하루가 그날과 닮아 있기를 너의 숨도 소리도 빛이 내니까 어둠 속에 길을 밝혀 결국 찾아낼 거야 홀로 빛을 내는 저 반딧불처럼
Get out of there. Wow. Just guitar is so crazy. The light has come. I think because we watched this and we've already seen it, I am not going to get into it again. But yeah, he looks at his knuckles and he has a scar on his cheek. Well, everybody, that was a little light. Yeah, this had a lot of metaphor, a lot of complicated things that I couldn't even try to understand. Well, I could, but it's just like doing 2 watches alone. I feel like there's a lot more that could be done, and also, of course, a lot more that I could like research about, you know. But that is kind of what I got from this. Is a lot about like love, perhaps hope, perhaps, but definitely about like motivation and drive, because that's what we usually like, depending on which one you're using it for. You know, light can mean like, you know, that energy and excitement that you have for life, you know. And so I feel like maybe that's potentially something there. But yeah, he sounded amazing. He sounded beautiful. The voices stunning. It's very, very just like stunning in general. I really enjoyed the way that it sounded because I felt at peace. You know what I mean? Listening to this, I felt like, even though of course it was not that calm, it still felt very peaceful. I think partly for his voice, because he has such a unique voice, but it's also so just like light and nice, you know. Yeah. Oof. All right, good. That was all of the music videos that I had for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Here's a gold star if you watched this all the way through. Check out my other stuff here on YouTube and also on Patreon if you are curious about that. I'm sure you would enjoy it if you enjoyed this video. But yeah, my voice is struggling, and I was initially supposed to film something after this too, but I think that is going to have to wait because my voice is suffering. I don't think you can hear it that well, but it's not doing so hot right now. So I think I'm going to end off for the night here, because otherwise I feel like I'm going to struggle. But I hope you guys had fun with me on this one, and I appreciate you so much. So look forward to next Saturday on Patreon and Sunday on YouTube for the next 4 music videos. So let's go to the outro, and I'll say my final things. Lego. Alright, lovelies, that was all I had for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for staying enjoying with me. So yeah, that is what I had for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Next week we're going to get to even more music videos, which is what I'm looking up right now, so that I make sure that I tell you guys the correct order, so to say, of what's going to be happening here. But I am excited to see what is next in store for us, which I believe, let us dive right in here and see what it is, so I get this right. So we had, let me see, we have JAEHYUN, we had Tap Tap, there we go. So we have Mark, we have JAEHYUN again, and Mark again. Okay, very interesting. So we're getting Mark and JAEHYUN next time. That's interesting to know. So look forward to that, like I mentioned, on Saturday on Patreon and Sunday on YouTube, because I do my videos a little bit earlier on my over on Patreon. So make sure to check that out if you're curious. But yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say though. So if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and check me out over on Patreon. I do, of course, early access, but also variety and cater my watches. So check that out if you're curious. Like this video if you like it, and if you have any requests, you can leave it down in the comments below, and hopefully I'll get to it one day. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Free Palestine, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!